Hello my beautiful babes, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are at, welcome. Today I am going to be showing you guys how to make your eyeshadow pop. One thing is you can use this for really any eyeshadow. I'm going to be using it for neon colors, but you can use it for really any of them that you choose to make your eyeshadow, any eyeshadow that you want to pop and really stand out. So let's go ahead and get started. So first off, I am going to be using a primer. Of course, always prime your face before you start. I'm going to be using the Katia London Vitamin Boosting Plumping Primer. This is honestly one of my favorite primers of all time, so I'm going to go ahead and place that all over my entire face. So first I'm going to go ahead and use a concealer. You can use a eyeshadow primer if it's a light eyeshadow primer. You're wanting to have a base that's a lot lighter than your skin tone, about I would say about 2 or 3 shades lighter than your natural skin tone. This is the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this and place this all over my eye. I will show you guys how that looks, so let's go ahead and get started. So as you guys can see, it does look a little crazy. I went ahead and placed this all over my eye. The next thing I'm going to do is take a beauty blender and then just kind of blend it out throughout my eye just so that I have a really good base all over my eye. This will also help blend it out so that it's a nice flat base. You don't have any like extra pigmentation from the concealer on sitting on parts of your eye, because it will look bumpy underneath the eyeshadow. So I'm going to go ahead and just gently tap it and kind of blend it out throughout my eye. You can also use a brush to do this if you'd want to. I prefer a beauty blender. It is totally up to you. So next, I told you guys that I'll be using neon colors. I am not using regular colors, but you can do this with any regular colors that you want to do this with. I'm just choosing neon because I love neon colors. So I'm going to be going in with Makeup and Murder's UV Neon Pigments. So these are actually just pigments, so they're powder. So I'm going to go in with those, and I'm going to show you guys placing them on my eye. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go in with the orange first and going to head and take that out. These do make quite a mess, just forewarning if you do like these and you're like, oh, I want to grab them. They do make quite a mess. They are super pretty, but they are all over the place. So I'm going to go ahead and take my flat brush right here, and I'm going to end up kind of, the idea I'm going with is kind of like a wing outing. I'm going to pull my mirror a little bit closer, and I'm just going to gently tap it into the spaces that I want. And there you go. So you can see the orange. It's very neon. It is, I can go ahead and add more if I want to, which I'm going to do, and I'm going to do the other eye and, you know, just pack it in there. The brighter, the more you pack it in and press it down, the more pigment you're going to get. So if you're looking at it and you're like, I want it a little bit brighter, or I want it more noticeable, just continuously and very gently packing it down, because that's going to place that pigment right there. You can blend it out after you do it. That's the main thing. So I'm not actually going to blend this look out. It's going to be, you know, the lines are going to be very right there and harsh and stuff like that. But if you're doing like a look and you're trying to make it brighter and you want to blend it out, first pack it in there, get the color on there, and then, you know, blend it out very gently with one of your blending brushes, just so that, you know, you have your color on there and you're not just putting it on there, blending, putting it on there, blending. You don't want to do that. Just make sure you're getting it on there first. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye, and I will be right back. There we go. We have our beautiful orange. Now this is where I'm going to really show you guys the packing process. So I'm going to go ahead and with my pink right here, and this is where the orange kind of is more of line work. You can do it like that. It's still packing because you still need that color on there very well. But this is more of the packing process. So again, I'm going to go in with more of a fluffy one, but it's still a flat tipped brush. I'm going to go ahead and get my pigment all on there, and I'm just going to very gently press down. And at first it might come up a little bit lighter, and that's why I say, you know, get where you want. Start out like, you know, very small, but pack it in there so that you get all of that color. You don't want to, you know, like I said, you don't want to keep adding, keep taking away. It's very hard to take away. You can always add more. It is so much harder to take away. So just, you know, go very slow. Make sure you're getting the right color amount that you're wanting for the look that you're trying to achieve. Alright, and there we go. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty well. And I have it packed in there. Like I said, with these are pigment colors, so they're a little bit easier to use, and they're very neon, so of course it's going to come up a lot brighter. But I have tried this with many other colors. I got orange in my hair. I've tried this with many other colors and they work amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys if you want colors on your under eye. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. First, I'm going to go ahead and put my foundation on. For today's foundation, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation right here. So I'm going to go ahead and place that on my face and I will be right back. So now that I have my foundation on, I'm going to take the exact same concealer, the light concealer. Now this is why I would also prefer a concealer better, but you can also, like if you do eyeshadow primer up here, you can always get a light concealer just to do this part. I'm going to use it as I would normally use concealer, basically highlighting my under eyes, but since this is going to be a brighter concealer, it's going to show the color, the pigment that I put on my under eyes. It's going to show up a lot brighter with that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. Alright, so now that I sufficiently have highlighted my under eyes, I was trying to debate what color I want to use. I didn't know if I want to do just pink or if I want to do just orange or both of them. I think I'm going to go with pink because honestly it is my favorite looking. The orange is really pretty, but the pink for some reason really stands out to me. So I'm going to go ahead and again take the same brush that I used before that I already had the pink pigment on. And again, you're going to tap it under your eye and literally right at your like lash line kind of. You're just going to tap it in there just like you were tapping the pigment before and place it everywhere that you're wanting this pigment to appear at. With this, after you pack it on there, sorry, you're going to go ahead and you're going to blend this out. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So let me pack this on my under eyes and I will be right back. So now that I have it sufficiently put on there, I was actually going to show you guys my brush first. I'm going to take a blending brush, just a fluffy brush like this, and I'm going to end up just gently buffering this out so that we don't have any harsh edges and it just blends out and doesn't look so just like a blunt line basically. And we're going to just gently, I keep saying gently because I had to learn that. It's very gently doing it because you don't want to do it too hard because then you're going to buff away all the color and then you're just going to have to reapply it, and that is such a waste of makeup to keep having to apply it and apply it and apply it. So just do it very gently until you get to where you're wanting it to be at and you'll be all good. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up and do the rest of my face and then I will be right back. Alright, here is the full and final look for you guys. There's something, can I just go ahead and say, there's something about a black lipstick with a colorful look that just, it's everything to me. And like, I absolutely love it. But here you guys go. I hope that this tutorial was helpful for you guys. I hope that, you know, it really helps you guys make your eyeshadow pop a lot more. It was one of the biggest questions I had when I was first starting out doing makeup. So I thought, why not? I'll do a video on it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button down below. Make sure you also press the bell so you don't miss any more of these amazing, beautiful videos. And of course, follow me on all my other socials, the same name throughout, TikTok and Instagram. You can check me out there. I will also be posting this look on Instagram with all of the products that I used, every single one of them from foundation to everything on my Instagram. And I think that's it. So I love you guys so much and I thank you guys so much for your support and I will see you next time.